Hi, welcome to Irvine Pets and Company. I'm your host, Kathy Graves. Is this Cindy, one of our dog volunteers? And who do you have here?
I have Buzz and Woody. This is Buzz. He's a Chihuahua mix, and this is his best friend Woody, who is a Spaniel mix. And they came in together from another shelter. They're both about 2 years old, and they have to go home together. They're best friends.
They absolutely are, and we'd like to say that we had a wonderful Home for the Holidays event the first part of December. And through that event, we adopted out almost 400 animals. We had over 50 groups with wonderful animals here. And Irvine, because of our facility here, was able to take in over 80 dogs and about 30 cats. And on today's show, we're going to be featuring a lot of those dogs and cats that came in from those other shelters. And this is a pair, I think the only bonded pair that we took in from the event. They have to go home together, so we'd love to have you stay with us on the show and see all the wonderful animals here at the Irvine Animal Care Center that are just waiting to go home with you. Well, Cindy is here with just an adorable little dog with a bow in her hair.
This is Cookie. She came here last weekend with the Home for the Holidays event, and she's a black poodle. Yeah, she came all dressed up for a party, I guess. She's all groomed with a bow in her hair. She's 3 years old, and she's amazing. She's really well behaved. She's charmed me for sure.
Oh, she is adorable. And when we had our Home for the Holidays event at the beginning of December, we took in a number of dogs and cats from other shelters where their time was running out. And she's just wonderful. You wonder why she's even in a shelter, but I mean, people's lives change and we don't know.
Well, she's meant for somebody else, obviously, but she walks really well. She requires hardly any guiding at all, and she sits for a treat. She doesn't seem to bark a lot. She's really, really a good girl.
She's such a sweet little girl, so somebody looking for a wonderful, wonderful companion. She's just adorable. This is
Cookie.
Well, we have another adorable little dog. Bob, who is this?
Max is a beautiful white terrier. What a gorgeous face. And unlike most terriers that are always jumping all over you and bouncing all over the place, Max is very quiet, very sweet, and just content to be with you wherever you go. When I walk with Max, Max is usually right by my feet and wanting to be here. Sometimes Max lets me know he doesn't want to be there, in which case he can use a little obedience training, but on the other hand, he's really kind-hearted. He is no trouble to take care of. He's exactly the beautiful kind of dog that you want to come home with and can be taught very easily and really needs a lot of love. And this dog is just a kind-hearted soul, and I think he could really go home with someone and benefit a lot.
Oh, I think so too. And every once in a while, Max likes to be carried a little bit.
Oh boy, does he ever. Max in my arms is just like a package ready to come home for Christmas.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful, or a way to start the new year too? Well, he's as cute as can be, so somebody looking for a wonderful little dog, this is Max. Well, Deborah, we may call this the terrier episode of Irvine Pets and Company because we have so many cute ones.
We do. This little guy is named Spots.
Okay.
He's about 2 years old. Very, very cute. Very nice. Walks great on a leash. And yesterday there was a family with a lot of children, and he did very well, and they all petted him and hugged him, and he loved it. So he would be a good family dog, I think.
Oh, and he's so cute too. And such a nice little size too, just kind of a compact little dog, but not too small that he'll get lost in the shuffle.
Those eyes are what does it for me. He has those little soulful eyes.
Now he
Such
looks
a
like a
sweetie.
Disney Benji dog,
Yes,
I think.
he does. He sure does.
Well, Spots is just an adorable little dog. It's one of many that we have right now. Wouldn't it be great to start out the new year with a wonderful member of your family like this? So if you're looking for an all-around family dog that would probably fit in just about anywhere, this is Spots. Mary Lou, you have a dog that was a recent mom. I don't think her puppies are here, but Mom's here and she needs a home.
She had puppies when she came in,
Okay.
and all the puppies have been adopted.
Oh,
So she says, hey, I took care of those puppies and they have a home,
Yes.
so I'd like to have one.
absolutely, absolutely.
She is a Australian cattle dog mix,
This,
about 2 years old.
uh-huh. Seems like a really nice, gentle dog too, although she does have her frisky moments, I understand.
She is highly trainable, highly intelligent, as most dogs of this breed are.
Okay, okay.
She is very sweet-tempered, loves to play with other dogs, lots of energy. She is just a sweet, sweet dog. Great for a family,
Uh-huh.
for anybody who wants an active dog.
Well, somebody that likes to go out for walks or a good family dog, maybe somebody that already has a dog and has a couple of children, and she would probably fit right into that activity level too.
This would be the perfect home for Cheyenne.
Yeah, well, she's a wonderful dog, so if you're looking for a great dog, just very sweet personality, this is Cheyenne. Deborah, who do you have there?
I have a little guy named Logan,
Uh-huh,
and he is a spaniel mix.
okay,
And I think he's about 6 or 7 years old.
all right.
Very, very cute, walks great on a leash. He's one of these that you could just pick up and carry everywhere, and just very, very cute.
He's one of those dogs you could take with you anywhere.
Yes.
Get one of those cute little tote
I
bags.
think he's a
and
nice little lap dog. He
Oh.
seems like he would sit on the couch with you and watch television or whatever you want to do.
Maybe for some of us that are less active than others, he'd be a great dog.
Right.
Just take him
Yes.
on some walks that he needs a few times a day, but looks like he'd just be happy to sit with you wherever
Yes.
you're doing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Great little dog.
He's just adorable, and maybe that spaniel in him, some of them are such great little lap dogs. They're bred to be what, lap warmers? And Logan
Right.
may just be one of those. So if you're looking for a quiet little guy that'll just keep you company all the time, this is Logan. Bob, what a handsome dog you have there. Who is this?
Oh, no show's complete without a big dog.
That's right.
This is Blue. Blue is a combination, and the one that seems to stick out more than anything else is Queensland Heeler, which are the ones that really herd up cattle.
Uh-huh.
He's a wonderful dog. He's sweet. He's a little older. He's about 7 or so, and
Okay.
he's obviously been around the block a couple of times. He's a lot of fun to walk. He's beautiful. As you can see, look at his coloring.
Oh, it's
And
beautiful.
he's very cooperative. He loves to be pet. He loves to go places with you. I don't think anything replaces a walk with Blue.
No.
He is an absolute gorgeous animal. Somebody's going to love taking him home.
Oh, he's a wonderful dog. He might be one of those dogs that likes to go out to the places where they can practice herding sheep.
Oh, absolutely. He would be in glory if we took him out to the fields, and I'm sure that anyone that gets him, he'll be happy with any walk he can get. He just loves to be out with you.
He does. The wonderful thing about the dogs that are a little bit more mature than the puppies is they have that puppy out of them, and they're just ready to please you.
He's ready to be with you at any step of the way. Follows me everywhere. He wants to follow you home. Please bring him home.
Mary Lou, this is the cutest little dog. This is Raoul.
This is Raoul. He is a Dachshund mix, and he is about 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's a cliche about older dogs being young, but I think that that describes this little guy to a T.
Uh-huh.
When he goes out walking, it's almost as if he's saying, I've got places to go and things to do, so let's
Aha.
go. He's got lots of energy. He came in with a kennel mate. came in with a dog that became his kennel mate, but that dog has been adopted.
Oh,
So Raul is in his little kennel all by himself now.
well, we need to get Raul into a home too. And as a little dog, he probably has lots of years left to give. He's a spry old thing too. Well, I
He
shouldn't
is
say
indeed.
old thing, but many of us more mature beings still have a lot of energy and are still spry, just like Raul
He
does.
sure does.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
In a good mood. She's just as happy as can be. She's my sweet little angel. She's my D.O.G.
this is a face to die for. I just love her face.
She's so cute. This is Ophelia, and she's 8 years old.
Okay.
And she was brought into the shelter from her owners. They just found she needed a quieter home.
Oh, okay.
And she's such a sweet girl.
Oh, she is. She's just adorable. She is an exotic short hair. I don't know if she's purebred or not, but she certainly has a lot of the features of it, which is pretty much a short-haired Persian. Although she has nice, thick fur, but she does have that Persian face. So people who like the look of a Persian but don't want to take care of that fur, she'd be perfect.
She'd be perfect.
I think she'd be nice if there's some, I know there's a lot of single people out there, or maybe just a couple in a home that doesn't have as much activity going on.
Exactly.
She would be perfect. And my gosh, can you just see her sitting on your lap all the time?
Yes.
And that wonderful fur and that face just make your day, I think, if you see her. So if you're looking for a really wonderful cat, you have maybe a quieter home. This is Ophelia. Well, Lori, I understand this is a cat that everybody's in love with because she's so sweet.
That's true. She's young, she's 1 year old, and she's very active and very sociable. Name's Adele.
Now, Adele came in through our Third Chance program. She wasn't one of our Home for the Holiday cats, but she did come in through our Third Chance program, meaning maybe her time was running out somewhere, and now we have a chance to find her a really good home, and she has a chance for one. She was fostered for a while. I understand she was fostered with a husky.
Yes, so at least she gets along with one dog.
Yes, and I bet that she just stood up to that husky and said, I'm here and I'm boss, as often happens with cats and dogs.
She wants to explore the room.
Yes.
None of this sit and talk stuff.
So we know that she does get along with other species in this world. But if you're looking for a real sweetie, and she probably will be very playful too.
I think so.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a real sweetie, that she's just a year old, she's really cute, and I think probably lots of toys. And if you have a dog, she'd probably be just fine. This is Adele. Erica, what a nice big boy you have here.
This is Riley, and he is so curious and has so much energy. He's declawed in the front, so he needs to stay inside. That would be
like all of our cats.
like all the kitties,
All
but
the cats do. And, you know, I wish people would find out about declawing before they do it, because it's such a horrible, horrible thing to do to your cat. And there's lots of ways that you can prevent them scratching.
absolutely.
Yeah, that can absolutely be controlled. But unfortunately,
He's
Riley
already been
was.
declawed.
Yeah. But he's such a nice big guy, too.
Oh, he's a nice big boy.
Yeah, I think he's one that'll check out just about everything in your house. And he's saying he wants to go home.
He's like, I want to go now.
I want to go right now. So if you're looking for a nice big boy, lots of curiosity, still lots
of
of
love.
energy, lots of love. This is Riley. Now, Deb, you're here with Lenny. We've got these boys' names with girls today.
Yeah, it's a transgender thing.
Yeah.
It's not up to us.
This is a family show. But this is Lenny IE.
Yes, Lenny IE. She's a girl. She's actually a mama. She raised her kittens in a foster.
Okay.
She's used to dogs. The foster family had at least one dog.
Okay.
And lots of people in and out, so she's very well socialized. She's just a little shy.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a new surrounding, and they get in this room with the camera and everything going on. Well, she's a beautiful calico. She's got the most beautiful green eyes you'd ever want to see. But she has been in foster, talking about our foster program. It's so great because they're used to being in homes that way. But I think now the kittens are gone.
Yeah.
Mom wants time of her own and a home of her own.
Yeah, she deserves that.
Yeah.
She is FIV positive.
Okay, another one, but again, she could be retested and that could be a false positive. But here's another cat that if you have a dog and you're looking for a cat, she's used to that, so probably no problem at all. Hi, Lenny. That's right. She says, I just want to go home. She says, my kittens are home. I want to go home. Now, Brenda, I know this cat's very special to you because you helped him when he was a baby.
I did. He was one of my fosters. I had him and his two sisters. And the two sisters got adopted right away, but he's still here and he needs a home.
This is Gail with a Y, not an I.
Right, yes.
Now, the foster program we've talked about before, but that's when you take in kittens that aren't quite ready to come out to be adopted.
Right. I took in his mom and his siblings. They just weren't ready yet to be adopted.
Okay.
And so he's back here at the shelter and he just needs a home. He's a great cat.
Now, I understand that when he was a baby, he sort of, he might have had a large schnozzle on him, right?
Yes, he had quite a large nose. He finally grew into it, but when he was a little kitten, he'd eat and he'd come up and the food was right on his nose.
Well, it doesn't look like it today. You know, that happens to some babies, you know, they just have larger noses or ears and kind of grow into them. But he's a real sweetie, and now that siblings, and I assume Mom, have gone home.
They've all gone home.
Well, we've got to get Gail home, too.
Yeah, he needs his new home.
So if you're looking for a real sweetie, this is Gail. Well, Lori, when we were showing the dogs earlier, we were talking about how many wonderful animals we took in at our Home for the Holidays event. 80-some dogs, 30-some cats. And this is one of the cats that we're lucky enough to have as a result of Home for the Holidays. And who is this?
This is Winston. He's a neutered male, 1 year.
Okay. And he's a real sweetie, considering what he's been through. And cats are very attached to places. They don't like moving around, but I think Winston has done quite well settling in. Obviously, as with the dogs that we talked about, he's been in a home, he ended up in a shelter, and then he came to our Home for the Holidays event. That was different for him, and now he's here. So he's been around.
Yes. And despite that, he's doing his best to get adopted. He comes to the front of the cage and rubs against it whenever people come by. So I think he's eager for company.
He is. I think he's one of those cats that would probably make themselves at home. Some of the cats take a little bit longer, but I think Winston would probably settle in. He's that wonderful orange tabby, and they make such wonderful, wonderful cats. Erica, you have a kitten.
Yes, this is Keelan. Kellen,
I think.
Okay.
We're not
Keep
sure.
saying it wrong.
We can change the name when you take her home. And this is another third chance kitty.
It is.
Now, she has tested positive for FELV. All of our animals are tested for, well, our cats for FELV and FIV. And so you need to talk to the staff and volunteers about that. But sometimes they'll have a positive, it'll be a false positive, and then we retest and it comes back negative. So, but when you come in to see these kitties, ask about that and they can tell you all about it. Boy, she's certainly full of energy like any kitten. And purring.
She likes the purr.
And purring. So it used to be kitten season, was late spring, early summer.
A couple months.
Yeah, but I
All
think
year now.
it's all year now. So we do still have kittens. But gosh, is she sweet, and she's beautiful ticking. Almost like Abyssinian ticking in there. Yeah, but she's very curious. Yeah. You know, these kittens are fun, but you do have to remember when you have a kitten, they're all over the place.
And they bite on every cord in your house.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
So do remember that when you adopt a kitten. But she is awfully, awfully cute.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
Been bitten in the heart by a kitten with big green eyes and snow white paws. I know for certain she'll be climbing my curtain, leaving her hairballs on the floor. But I like cats.
Mama Shock, we have one of our little lionhead rabbits here.
Yes, we do. This is Nastia, or we'll call her our little European bunny with a little European name, which is apropos because her breed originated in Belgium.
Oh, it did? The little lion head? Okay.
Yes, and why she's called a lion head is because she has this extra mane around her head, which resembles a lion.
She does, too. But not nearly as ferocious.
No, not as ferocious as you can see.
Yes.
She's about a year old, and she's full grown, so she's one of the smaller breeds, and she is very, very gentle and very loving.
Oh, she's a wonderful little rabbit. And because of that little extra mane there, I think that gives her a lot of personality.
It
too.
sure does. It sure does. It just makes her even more adorable.
Yeah, we noticed that she is shedding, so that's a reminder that when you get a rabbit, you do need to do the grooming with them too to keep that shedding down.
That's right. You want to brush them very often, every day when they are shedding.
Okay. All right. Well, so if you're looking for an unusual looking little rabbit, but very sweet, this is Nastasia?
Nastia.
Nastia. Well, here's Bobby with a baby bunny.
Yes, this is Billy.
Billy the baby bunny.
Billy's a baby bunny and about, I'd say probably maybe 2 months old.
Wow, very young.
She's not ready for adoption, but could be held if needed. She's a very sweet bunny. Also, Kathy, we've got 7 babies out in foster.
Oh my goodness.
We had a mother and a father come in, and the mother gave birth about an hour after she got here.
Oh, just in the nick of time.
And one of our volunteers took the babies home. We do foster bunnies.
That's good.
When they come in very, very young. And so they should be ready in a month or 2. So we will have 7 young'uns.
We'll be ready for spring then.
Yeah, and the mother's a lop. So they'll be very, very cute. Billy is a very sweet bunny and would make somebody a great pet.
Oh, great. Well, probably with the younger bunnies, we want somebody that's had rabbits before so they know about them and raising them and make sure they grow up to be big, healthy rabbits.
Yes, it helps to have that knowledge. I mean, her diet will be mainly hay, pellets, and then every night she needs a salad.
Oh,
all the
don't
bunnies,
we all?
Bunnies get salads every night. Fresh greens.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, Billy's just a beautiful little rabbit, so if you're looking for a rabbit and maybe would like a younger one, you've had rabbits before, Billy would be just perfect. Well, this is the last animal we'll be featuring on this show, and who is this?
This is Sanders, and you can see he is an adorable white bunny, just perfect for this nice white season we're having.
It is.
And one thing about Sanders is this little guy loves to run. So he sits at the end of his cage and waits for us to let him out to run. And he's just a joy to watch because he does these bunny hops up in the air. So he is just a treat to watch.
Well, if you'd like to have rabbit runs at your house, Sanders would be perfect for that. And we're going through the holidays and starting the new year, and what a great time to come down to the Irvine Animal Care Center and adopt one of these wonderful, wonderful pets. As always, we have a great selection.
Right.
So we wish you a very happy holidays, a happy new year. We'll see you here at the Irvine Animal Care Center and next time on Irvine Pets and Company.
Don't forget, spay or neuter your pet.